What is up, everyone? Welcome to the BNS podcast. I am your lovely co-host, Brandon.
And I'm your lovely co-host, Steven.
And this is the host, Painting.
And Sophie's getting groomed right now, so we won't be hearing her barking right now.
No features today,
No
unfortunately.
features today. But welcome back. It's been a couple of weeks. We have been fucking busy.
Yes. Super
And
busy.
yeah, and today we're just going to do a catch-up episode, catch up on life, catch up on whatever has been going on the past couple of weeks, man. It's been crazy.
I don't know, a lot of hours in a day, like I was mentioning earlier.
Hours in a day. I've been trapped in my house. My mom and my grandmother got COVID.
Yeah.
So-
But luckily, everyone's doing good.
Yeah, no, I mean they're all through it now, but it's weird because it's like I'll be honest. I think I'm immune to COVID. I am like fully convinced because this is the second time they've had COVID.
Yeah.
And both times I have tested negative before, during, and after a couple of times.
Damn.
So it's like
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you might just be immune to it.
exactly, and I've been trapped in this house with them. It's like I haven't left the house, and they've been, they're assholes. Like they've been coughing. They haven't been wearing their mask inside the house, and I have like a can
Right,
of
making
life.
it as dangerous as possible.
Yeah,
For you.
and my mom had COVID, and instead of just like protecting herself, she would just stay in her room. And my grandmother will walk into her room. What do you want to eat? What do you want to do? Let me clean the room. Blah blah blah. And I'm like, Fina, she has COVID. You wear a mask. She wouldn't wear a mask.
Man,
Literally 4 days after she got COVID. Yeah, and then I was literally sitting here in the living room because like that's why I have my monitor over there.
Yeah.
And I was doing work because this is the only place that my laptop can get Wi-Fi and shit.
Oh, okay.
And so I was stuck here, and I had this window wide open and everything the whole entire time, and it sucked. And I still tested negative. And the first time, still stuck in the same exact house, but they had like the full run. Well, both times they had the full run. The first time was worse though.
I'd imagine, yeah.
And still stuck here, and I still tested negative every time.
That's crazy. That's crazy. My first time getting it, I almost died.
Yeah, you ended up in the hospital.
I had it for like a month. It was a month of me recovering from it. It was like 2 weeks in the house. Luckily, no one else got sick, and I interacted with my mom, my dad, and because they had to bring me to the hospital the first time because I thought it was getting bad. ER sent me home. They're like, "No, you're fine." And I was in the car with my dad with COVID, and he didn't get anything. My mom didn't get anything. My little brother didn't get anything. And then, a couple of days after, my oxygen level, my lungs were like at 68.
Oh, shit.
69 would have been funny, but it was like at 68.
Yeah.
And-
Should have just took a big deep breath at that moment to try to get it to 69.
Yeah, no, I should have just for the bit. And it's crazy. I was telling my parents, I'm taking these deep breaths, but it doesn't feel like anything's going through. Like it's just shallow.
Yeah, 60 is awful.
Yeah.
Like
'cause
anything below 90 is
awful.
really
Yeah.
bad.
And then
I've had patients like that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. They had to come pick me up. Ambulance picked me up. I barely made it down the steps. I had to do like the butt slide. I just sat down and I just like slid all the way down,
Yeah.
just straightened my legs. And I'm like, this is the only way I'm getting through because I could barely walk.
Yeah.
So I made it. They took me, and then they were like, "Yeah, no, you're dying." And I was like, "No, yeah, I figured, but like,
Yeah.
what now?" And then they put the oxygen mask on me. We went. First night there, I shit my pants because I fell asleep and I just shit my pants.
Oh, shit.
I don't know if it was out of rebellion, out of anything, but
It's not like the time you pissed your pants.
no, that was an act of rebellion. No, I
Yeah.
don't even think that was rebellion. I think that was an act of me ascending.
Yeah,
That was like when I acknowledged that I was a god. But this one was like I guess I fell asleep, and at some point like I thought I was letting out a fart. It was not a fart, it was a shart. So it just felt warm, and I was like, I think I shit my pants. So I called the nurse, and I'm like, I think I shit my pants. And she was like, okay. She brought me like new change of clothes. We bagged it up, and I was like, I'll just throw out the shorts. I don't even care. I'll buy another pair. It doesn't matter. And then, it was gross. I felt so nasty those 2 weeks because they wouldn't let me go to the showers because I couldn't walk, which made sense. I didn't want to slip and fall and die.
No sponge bath or anything?
Yeah, no
Okay.
sponge bath. They would give me like these, they would give me like towels and stuff so I could bathe myself, and I would just like
Like baby
myself
wipes
down.
and stuff, yeah.
And I would do that, and I would just like wash myself, but I just still felt like filthy overall. My hair, because I wasn't combing it or brushing it or putting stuff in it, it was just like out like that.
Yeah.
And it was super tangled. Like I would go like this, and it would be like bush loads of hair in my hand, and I would just clump up and I would put next to me on the floor. And I'd be like, I'm just like taking out all the loose hairs. Because when I brush it, it usually like comes out.
Yeah.
So I had to like put everything down, and I was like, this is like build up for like a week.
Yeah.
I could make like a figure out of that. I could just
That sounds like when I brush Sophie. It's just like thick
oh,
balls
just
of
like
hair.
clumps of hair. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it was like. My beard was like just massive. It was
You
all
look like a caveman.
I look like Hagrid.
Wait, did I showed you that picture, right?
Oh no.
I got out of the train and I saw a picture for like Mount Sinai, like working on COVID,
No,
and it was
you
just
did
this dude like laying in bed and he looked like you. I thought I showed you this
No,
picture.
I don't think you did.
Bro, I'm gonna put this on the screen
Yeah,
for you
do
guys.
that.
Or if anything, I'm gonna show it to you right after this.
That's funny, though,
because I
because-
think it might be you at this rate. Because everything you're telling me it sounds exactly
It
like
might
you.
have been.
Yeah,
But
but
like, yeah, dude, no, it was insane. The whole COVID thing is insane. And then now people are getting it way more. These past 2 weeks, there have been like 26 cases of COVID in my office. And we have yet to shut
wasn't
down.
that because of a party?
No, the first 12 cases were because of a party. Everything else is just no one wears a mask in the office. They all walk around. They're like, hey, how are you?
And you're just like, get the fuck away from me.
I'm like on the 3rd floor by myself. No one even knows I exist anymore. I'm like a ghost.
Oh, that's right. You had you leave like the whole party scene
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
You're an
I, like,
introvert.
I have
I forget
no-
that you're introverted.
Yeah, yeah, I just go buy. I not buy. I just go take the food and then I go back to my desk or I go to the 5th floor with the cool people. But yeah, no, it's just funny the way it's working out. And I guess recently I've been going through this whole like, God, my job is so fucking boring. And I think it happened ever since I started like making videos again.
Yeah.
I was like, I forgot how much fun I have doing this.
Yeah.
That by default now it's making this even pale even. It's making it pale even more in comparison.
Yeah. You're breaking away from that mundane life.
Yeah. And now I'm being creative again because now I'm actively like every weekend I'm like thinking about it the whole time throughout the weekday. I'm just like,
Yeah.
the video's I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get that.
I'm gonna get you one of my notebooks. I have a notebook that I write all my ideas down for like the podcast for the YouTube channel. and
Oh no, me too.
everything.
Me too. I have
okay.
I have 3 notebooks. One I use for YouTube videos, others for like other photo shoots and stuff like that. And
Oh, I
going
do.
on
I
so
do
forth.
page by page.
Page by page.
Yeah.
No, I like to keep mine side just because the notebooks are cool looking.
No, yeah, mine is cool because mine
Yeah.
is like it's a spiral like notepad, and you can flip, and it's a flip
Oh,
notebook.
like full on.
But
Yeah.
it's the company's called Write, RIT, Write and Rain, and it's like waterproof and everything. So
Oh,
you
that's
can
pretty
write
cool.
on it with a pencil. Only a pencil. Pen doesn't work, but you can write on it in a pencil and like straight up rain and
That's pretty
everything.
cool actually. That's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah, I'm
That is
fancy
funny.
like that.
Yeah, no, I see that. I'm getting coincidentally, now that you brought that up, I just remembered I bet I'm gonna get an email now. So it's this running joke that I have in my head that whenever I think about this thing that I backed in Kickstarter,
Yeah.
and I backed it like 2 years ago, but every time I think about it, they send an email about an update, like maybe within a day or two, only after I think about it. If I don't think about it, I don't hear
And
about
they still
it.
haven't finished their shit.
They're like still going through like the final like things before they start shipping it out this year, but it's funny because the notebook is it's essentially like you're saying, it's waterproof, tear proof, whole thing proof. It has a special pen that comes with it. That's
Yeah.
not really a pen. It's like an iron, like a thing of iron,
Oh.
and only the iron is able to write on it. And then you can wipe all the stuff off of it. You can take pictures, and it comes with an app, and it just keeps like the whole book, like organized by what
shit.
your notes are and stuff like that.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I'm interested in
You know,
that
it's
now.
really cool. Like when I saw it, it was only like $50, so I backed it, and I was like, this is fucking cool. I could use that. You can just do whatever, and then comes with like a lot of spare things, but it has like the one thing is like the special liquid. If it runs out, you obviously can't delete stuff anymore. And oh, I have to take this call. Is that cool?
Okay. We'll be back
Yeah.
after this commercial break.
We're back, and we're back, and we're back, and it's raining really
Wow, it
fucking
got
hard.
really bad.
Yeah, that
really
was the
fast.
call I just got because
Oh.
my friend is going to the Kith pop up that's right there.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, let me know if you get there, or I'll give you money for a shirt.
So the
And then
what
we-
pop up?
The Kith Spider-Man pop up.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Company.
yeah, yeah.
KTH, yeah.
So they're having that. So I wanted one of the sweaters that they had, and then I just decided it's like $200, and I'm like, I don't want
No.
it actually. But I do want one of the shirts. But now it's raining like this, and he asked me if he could go back to my house, and I'm like, yeah, go for it. It's raining. I didn't expect it to rain this bad, honestly.
Neither did I. It wasn't on the weather app.
You know when you told me it's pouring outside, me and him looked out the window and we're like, we usually hear it. It slaps my AC down and like
Yeah.
the feathers are the
the feathers.
the tree feathers are moving and then
the tree feathers.
the tree feathers move and then stuff like that. But no, we were looking outside and we were looking out the window and I'm like, the floor looks wet, but it's not raining.
Yeah.
And then I told my mom, like, your mom, we're going to dip and blah, blah, blah. And she was like, okay, take an umbrella. It's raining really hard. And I looked back outside the window and I'm like, no, it's not. What's happening right now?
Yeah.
And then I was telling my friend, I'm like, maybe we can't see rain anymore. Maybe we've evolved. And no, as soon as I open the door from outside, you just hear the shh. And I'm like,
told
what
you.
the fuck is happening? It felt surreal, but the whole walk over here was it like looked pretty.
Yeah.
It's
I
very
love the
bright.
rain.
Yeah, yeah.
Photos in the rain also is like amazing.
They have like a nice little glow to them.
Unfortunately, I have a wedding tonight. Otherwise, I would like.
Oh shit! Congrats.
Not me. I don't give a fuck. It's not my wedding. Oh man.
Yeah, because if it were your wedding, I didn't have an invite.
Yeah,
It was
exactly.
already-
You would be the first person invited too.
Appreciate
Shit.
it.
You're gonna have to make a speech or some shit. Man.
Right. Ding 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 ding.
But what were we talking about prior to the I already forgot.
It's okay. Was it hospital related? No, right?
No, we
No,
were
we
talking
were
about
past
COVID,
that.
and then we talked about some other shit. Work being mundane, doing
Oh yeah,
videos.
we'll go back to videos. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Now that
I
I'm
mean,
doing
we're back to the
that.
podcast.
Yeah, back to the podcast. It's been 2
We're
weeks.
gonna make
without
more time for this, man.
us. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Aside from the COVID thing, I also had an art show last weekend or
Nice.
2 weekends ago.
Yeah, yeah. How was that?
It was like good and bad at the same time.
What was
It's
good?
like the good part about art shows is you get to meet so many new people, and it's like I made good connections with other photographers. So it was a photography only event, and so I made really good connections with a bunch of people, and
Okay,
and
wow.
it's like solid, and I like it. And I made very few sales, but I'm happy with it because I technically broke even.
Okay, good.
And aside from that, it was like not a lot of people. That was the only bad part.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm gonna take my ups, I'm gonna forget the downs, and now I have a new one next weekend. I'm already tired. And plus that, and I had photo shoots, and now I'm booked all of July, and now I'm opening up my booking for August, and I already have 3 dates already taken up, so now I'm just tired again.
Damn, I'd imagine. No, but that's good.
Yeah.
Business is coming in.
Hopefully.
Well,
Yeah.
it sounds like it is, dude.
Yeah.
That's good. That's great.
I want to take a
Congrats.
nap.
Well, yeah, don't we all?
But
That's
I'm
the
thinking,
life of an artist.
yeah. But it's funny because it's like at the time, when like beforehand, like you're like, shit, I'm so busy, I'm so tired. But like when you're doing it, you forget like how busy and how tired you are, and you're like, I really actually do enjoy it. Like I was doing photo shoots back to back, and I was like, fuck, I'm tired. And I was like, and then I'll do it. I'm like, all right, yeah, this is fun, blah blah blah. And I go home, fuck, I'm tired.
Right, it all hits you at once. You know what? I think it's like a weird rush of adrenaline you get when you're doing the stuff that you like.
Yeah.
When you're like doing photography or whatever it is outdoors and stuff, and you're doing it,
Yeah.
you really do get into this euphoric state of
Yeah.
like almost like you took
It's
a
like
Molly
high.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you're high without being high.
Absolutely. So I definitely get it. And then yeah, it all just kind of hits you right in the fucking face, knocks
Yeah.
you out, and you're just like
Basically, that's how I feel.
over it. Yeah. No, that's fucking good though, because
Yeah.
again, that's the life of an artist: constantly grinding, constantly looking.
Yeah.
Until you get to the point where
You don't have to grind as hard.
you don't have to grind as hard because now you're getting paid more, and it's all worth it in the end.
Yeah.
That's good though. That
That's
you're
what I'm hoping
in the
to get to.
field. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's awesome. I'm proud of you. Happy for you.
Thanks. And luckily, what's funny is that like our friends, the introverts, came by a couple weeks ago. I think we talked about
yeah,
it.
no, we didn't because we didn't do.
No, we did a podcast after that, didn't we?
No, we didn't.
No.
No, remember
shit.
that's when we stopped doing it because we had the extra one. And
Yeah.
we put that down, and then after that, we ain't filmed for 2 weeks.
Oh shit.
So
it's
we
been
didn't
a
even get
while.
to talk about any of that.
Oh yeah, so our friends the introverts came.
Yeah.
Shout out to the introvert chat.
Shout out to the introvert chat that I have
Infy,
been
Daniel,
inactive.
Jen, well no, James didn't come. Rich, Jaime, I forgot Ari.
Airy.
I don't know who else we forgot now. That's about it. But yeah, they came by.
Sean.
Oh yeah, Sean. Sorry, Sean. But yeah, they came by, and we gotta have Sean on the show one of these days.
Yeah.
And it was pretty cool. I loved it, dude. I felt like reinvigorated. Like I was excited to do photography again. Like for a minute, it's like, and I didn't know I needed it. For me,
Yeah, I don't think
know.
anyone knew they needed it. I get completely what you're saying. It really put like a fire underneath me again.
Yeah.
And it was nice watching everyone do their own thing.
Yeah.
Even though we were all like together, clumped up, everyone was doing their own thing.
Yeah, and
within
you
the
could
shots
see
that we
everybody's style.
Yeah.
I saw like the way Infy did his portrait shoot with Ari, like fucking opened up my mind so much.
Yeah.
Or the way like you and Jen were just casually taking photos of like certain things, and it'll be like a different angle, and I'd be like, "What the hell?" Like I didn't think of that either, and I was like, it was super interesting.
It was fun. It was definitely fun. It solidified like where I was like, I think out of everyone, I'm the slowest at pulling out my camera because
Well, yeah, because you have a brick of a camera and it's film.
Yeah, so
and
it'd
it's
be-
it's literally
yeah.
massive.
for those who don't know, it's an RB67, and those who do know, you guys know, it's a fucking tank.
Oh no, but it's built like legit a real brick, like a red brick to build a house. It's like that long. It's even taller than that.
Yep.
It's like it's
Just
heavy. It's heavy
full-on
as
metal.
one.
Dude, yeah.
I mean, the
that's why
pictures come out great.
They do. That's what makes it all worth it. But yeah, that's why I only pull it out. You see me pull it out of my bag maybe like one time every like 5 hours, and I'll be
Yeah.
like, perfect.
Yeah.
put it away for another.
But I mean, it's different because it's like not only is it film and everything,
true.
and it's like, but film is so
expensive.
expensive. I was gonna say it's not expendable. Like it's not
Yeah,
as
that
easy
too.
to get to as it used to be.
That was
And so it's like
oh.
you saving those shots not only, but that I find that so interesting because it's like you're not spraying and praying. You're not like me who takes like a couple of different pictures of different angles of the same thing. But you have this weird kind of thing where it's like, yo, I want a picture of that. And like you have like intention and you know what you want and you know how you want it and it comes out exactly as you do.
Right, hopefully.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, hopefully, but it usually does. And I'm just like, yo, it's like it's so impressive because I was like, fuck man, like I never think of like that far.
You
Even
know-
with my film camera, I take 2 photos at a time. Like yeah.
No, understandably. Yeah. The first thing I thought about when you said that, and like, it's because I know how to rotate the horse in my head. I don't. Do you know that fucking?
No.
So it's a fucking like meme where it's like something about like if you picture a horse in your head, right? Like picture a full like actual horse in your head.
Okay.
And then just start rotating it on every axis, and just picture the horse axis and like
Just
the way it's
gyroscope and flick it.
essentially just like keep on picturing it rotating in your head, and like I do that shit all the time for fun.
Yeah.
So when it was validated as soon as I read that thing, and I'm like, I'm not the only person who just rotates stuff in their head.
I never thought
And
of
that's
that.
how I
never
kind of like
think
mold
that.
my pictures too. When I look at a thing, I kind of look at it enough for my brain to grasp it,
Yeah.
and then start rotating it around. It's like a weird thing to do, but like
Yeah, it makes sense.
It makes
That's
sense,
what I mean. Like
yeah.
it's so cool to like for you to just be like, this is the picture I want, and you literally take it out for that one picture. You click
then I
it,
put it
that one shot, and then you put it away. And I'm over here like, yeah, I'm gonna take like 16 photos because they all are shit.
No, but you know what the bad thing about what I do is? It's just like I take the one picture and I go in with the utmost confidence.
Yeah,
But sometimes I'll like forget to take off the fucking lid. So it's like I'll take the picture of the lid, put it back, and I won't find out till I develop it. And I'll be like, oh yeah, I didn't take the thing off. And then that's the issue with having confidence in film. I don't know what
Yeah.
I'm doing with it. I
but
don't
I
care.
mean, all
what
the other
light meter.
pictures usually come out really
Oh, yeah,
good.
they
That's what I'm
for
saying.
the most part, yeah.
For the most part, either way, it's
you
like
get used to it after a while,
Yeah.
which is good.
which, like I said, even I can't do even with my phone camera. My phone camera, the because mine is the 35, right? So I just the Canon A1. There you go. I forgot what fucking camera I had. Like that, I still take 2 pictures of everything, and it comes out good.
No, yeah,
Sometimes.
absolutely.
Sometimes.
And so yeah, film is unpredictable. Yeah, it's always a sometimes factor.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I don't know how those fucking professionals did it back in the 60s sometimes. Like, I understand how they did it, but at the same time, I'm still like, how the fuck did you do this?
They had it down to a science.
Yeah. But I don't know if they probably had like light meters in their pockets and stuff.
I don't think they had light meters. I think they just
No.
yeah. I think at some point the old masters is what I'm gonna call them.
Yeah.
They knew it was part of them.
Yeah.
That was like part. They would just come up with like. They probably carried that notebook. I know Ansel Adams. Is that correct? That's
Yeah.
the one who did nature photography. Okay.
It sounds, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ansel Elgort, but that's the actor, right?
Adams.
Yeah. Ansel Adams. He's the one who used to like write down. They came up with a formula to get the perfect exposure for like certain mountains and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then it's like when you get down to like thinking of it from that perspective, it's like, no, yeah, they were probably mathematicians when it came to cameras, and they were just like building all these formulas for
Yeah.
specific things that they could just do in their head.
Yeah.
That's insane. And then light meters came along and maybe simplified the process, but other than that, before that, yeah, everyone
Yeah.
was just killing.
And you
it.
don't even know if the light meter was off or not. until
Exactly.
later.
So it's so interesting to see how far it's come from now. This where I'm just like free balling it essentially.
Yeah.
I just whip out my camera and then I just shoot.
Yeah, exactly. Like, but it was amazing.
No,
like,
yeah, it was fun watching everyone work.
yeah, like I said, it's just one of those things where it's like everybody's a photographer and you don't know how far like the differences really are until you see it in person. And even then, that inspired me to do more and different things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It was so it was cool. It was cool watching everyone work, and I guess it opened up this whole world of photography to me because I wouldn't consider myself a professional photographer.
Yeah.
I'd consider myself like a hobbyist photographer.
Yeah.
I guess the more I think about it, that's what it turns out. Because when we were all walking around, everyone was taking pictures, and they're like, "Damn, my battery's about to die." They go into their bag and pull out like battery packs.
Yeah,
and then they put
that's
it in the
me.
battery pack. Yeah, that blew my mind.
I have
was
another
like,
battery.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
that blew my mind because I was just like, I never like I get close to the back camera dying on my DSLR and it'll be
Yeah.
like 2 bars left, a bar left, and then I'll just shut it off and I'm like good for the day. Like that's when my brain is like, well, done.
Yeah.
Or like everyone was like, oh, my SD card's almost full, and I'm like, how do you almost fill up your SD? Mine's at like 1.100. I can take like 1,000 pictures still, and you guys are like, damn, I filled up my thing, and they pull out like little book of
Another one.
SD cards and just
Yeah,
pop
that's
it in.
also me.
And I was just like, what the fuck? I just don't understand. But then I'm like, I shoot in RAW, but I don't shoot like everyone saves it RAW, JPEG, fine.
Yeah.
And they're constantly shooting pictures. So I'm like, you know what?
Me,
Maybe it's
that's me.
yeah, it's the difference in between how many pictures I take versus like everyone. But
Yeah.
I was like, maybe that's the whole point of having a DSLR. Take more pictures because you can experiment
Yeah.
more frequently.
Exactly.
I just never did it or I never applied it. But
Yeah.
seeing other people do it, I'm like, no, yeah, I should just
Yeah.
like just fire away,
Go for it.
just full auto it.
Yeah. I mean, in any photo that you don't like after, you can
You
just
just
delete
delete
it.
it. Mm.
And then there you go. And then you still save memory at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
yeah, absolutely. But
Yeah.
that kind of like opened it up, and that's what I was like, oh yeah, maybe I should just start just shooting a lot more, like just firing away. Take careless shots and then take careful shots,
Yeah.
because then you figure out what you really like.
I mean,
faster.
it also depends on what you are doing. That would be worth it or not. Like
Mm.
if you're shooting landscape, maybe not.
Oh yeah,
You don't
those
have
are-
to shoot like that many, but if you're doing like me, like street photography, and
Those
you only
take a
get
lot.
one
Yeah, yeah.
chance for a couple of photos, you know, you might as well just spray it.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
no, that makes sense. That definitely.
Yeah, like
makes
if I have a scene where it's like, you know, I have the background perfect and I just need a person to walk by, and there's like a couple and 3 people or 4 people instead of just that one single person.
Right.
Like I'm gonna just take those pictures just in case they come out good, or maybe they just line up perfectly or shit like that. Like
That
and then
makes
there's
sense.
like 6 photos. I'm not gonna use any of them because the one single person actually came and I got that shot. You know.
Right.
So you know, there's few rules to that exception, but like, I mean, a few exceptions to that rule, but like,
So that's-
yeah, right.
Still made point.
Same shit. But yeah, like there's, yeah, I don't really think about it too much. Like with my film camera, I'm like, it's like one or 2 shots like you, but like when I have my camera, I'm like,
Just firing
Like,
away. Yeah, full auto.
hell no, no full auto, just like
Just
fully
fucking-
automatic.
Fucking Rambo just rolling up the thing.
Exactly.
That's how it
Scarface,
goes.
say hello to my little friend.
Yeah, just that's literally all it is. Which I like that. Now that I have that mentality going into it, it's been fun this past like 2 weeks. So I also got into cinematography, which is where this goes into.
Oh yeah, I've been trying to push more into videos and stuff too.
It's fun.
Yeah,
It's
I have a
nice.
shit ton of B-roll now.
Yeah, the B-roll is nice to have. I didn't really like before. I used to do it when I was doing YouTube and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
now I'm kind of in this whole like actually like filming stuff a little more than I'm like doing photography now.
Yeah.
And I'll just sit down and I'll plan out my shots, or I'll go somewhere with my boy, and then we'll just like, you know, figure shit out. And be like, I'm gonna record this. This is the vibe, and I already have a song in my head.
Yeah.
Or I'll listen to music that'll fit with the thing, and I'll be like, you know what, this will fit. The World Is Yours, why not? When I did the arcade one,
Yeah.
and I was like, all I can picture that whole arcade one is like, I know I need the fight sticks in my fucking thing because we need to have the Shoryuken, we need to have the Tatsumaki Senpu kick, and I was like, I was reliving myself when I used to play all the times, like I did some B-roll of me doing it, and it was fun watching my hands go, and like I still remember
Yeah.
like almost all the moves that I did, and like all the combos that I had in my head
Yeah.
that are like combos that I worked hard on to get maximum damage and shit, and it's like it really like awakened a little bit of myself and a little bit of what could potentially be my future self.
Yeah.
Because now I'm like charging my gimbal, now I'm fucking thing, now I'm making
Yeah.
all these ideas, and
That's the fun part.
yeah.
Yeah. Like actually seeing it come to life is like the most exciting part.
And then learning how to piece it together on Premiere too is nice.
Yeah. If it doesn't shut down on you.
Yeah, right.
Shit happens to me
Luckily,
every day.
it never happens to me.
I do. I
luck
use
out. Mm.
DaVinci Resolve because it never shuts down on me and it has more color schemes to it. You could do a lot more color changes.
Oh shit. Okay,
Yeah, you could shift it more.
that's valid.
And Premiere Pro keeps fucking crashing on me. So I don't know if it's a computer thing or not, but hey,
I don't know.
Apple, if you're listening, I need a new one.
Coincidentally, like before we came here, my friend was editing stuff.
Yeah.
Lightroom crashes on him, or Lightroom doesn't work for him, but Premiere runs smoothly for him. And I was like,
For me, it's the
weird,
other
I've
way.
Never had.
Lightroom never crashes on. Never.
Yeah, that was the first time me hearing that.
Yeah.
And I was like, I've never heard anyone say Lightroom crashes on.
Yeah, only
But
crashes on
Premiere?
me. You know what crashes on me? If I take the photo through Lightroom into Photoshop, and then bringing it back, sometimes it'll crash to me on the way back.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. How does that work?
I mean, you could. There's a button that says "Edit in Photoshop" from Lightroom, and so
Oh,
instead
yeah,
of
yeah,
resaving the photo and moving it back and forth, it will go through it, and
just put it
Lightroom will stay open, and so technically you're editing through in Photoshop through Lightroom. And then once you save it in Photoshop and X out, it will re-save it back into Lightroom as edited in the Photoshop.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot to it.
That is interesting. Yeah, yeah.
But either way, yeah, that part crashes on me. Premiere Pro does not. Premiere Pro crashes on me, and
Just
Lightroom
in
doesn't crash.
general, okay.
Yeah,
That's fucking funny.
yeah.
I don't know. Premiere Pro, like none of the things crashed for me. I lucked out.
I don't know.
I don't know what it is. Maybe I just don't do enough on them.
Yeah.
But like, they never crash for me.
I'm
Which is
gonna-
weird because I used to make like stop motion videos and everything on
I was
them.
gonna say, are you gonna get back into that now or no?
I was thinking about it actually. The other day I was contemplating it when I bought like a little toy.
Hmm.
I put it up on the shelf and I was like, maybe I should
Just do a few. Just
Yeah,
do a
yeah.
30-second vid just for
oh,
shits and
30
giggles.
second
Okay,
video.
10-second.
Oh,
Hey, you
30-second video is like 3 days of work.
Okay, do a 10-second
That's
video,
like
a day of work.
800 shots. 800 shots.
So do a 10-second video.
Yeah, I could do that.
Do you have a Goku figure?
But it wouldn't be
Just do the
enough.
Kamehameha.
Oh my god, yeah. But it wouldn't be enough. Like, you know what? 30 seconds is the ideal when you want to flesh something out.
Yeah.
Even if it's something like small story, 30 seconds is ideal. 10 seconds is like a very short reel, like a bad one. Because I wouldn't be able to think, but I do have a couple.
Just do the
ideas.
Kamehameha, kill Krillin, and done. That's
Oh, the classic.
The classic.
Kill Yamcha.
Kill
The
Yamcha.
classic.
Fuck
Have
it,
him
double
walk into
kill.
the screen and then die.
Double
Classic
kill.
Yamcha.
Yeah.
You know, maybe. I do have one in my head of like a little bus stop that I have.
That sounds cool already.
I actually used to take a lot of pictures of toys, too. Those are like my ideal models.
Of course.
Yeah,
I think that's
so
everybody.
many. Yeah.
Unless you do claymation where you have to like make
That-
those clay
that's- yeah.
figurines.
I used
Tim Burton
to-
movies.
Yeah, that's insane. Those are cool to watch.
Yeah, and then it's
Especially
like an
knowing the
hour
process,
long.
yeah.
You know, and then I realized after a while, I was like, shit, these movies are only an hour long. I'm over here like that should be like 2 hours. It's not. And now I
It's
realize
not.
why.
Yeah,
'Cause that's
when
already
you're-
like 2 years of work.
Yeah, once you go into that behind the scenes production of like claymation movies, you kind of have like a newfound appreciation for watching it.
Yeah.
It really does hit you. It's like, damn, that whole like watching them do the face expressions and like their mouths go across, and it's like that probably took like 5 hours.
Yeah.
Just to get the smoothest transition for them to smile, to show tears, and like that'd be like I would not mind doing that for a living. If I got good at it, I wouldn't mind doing that.
Do you think it's this one's gonna be a little controversial? Do you think it's like a little outdated now because CGI is so good,
No, I don't.
or do you think like it's not a old fashioned way that should be? I wouldn't say let go of or not like just not done as much because CGI is like it can make clay now and like make it look realistic.
No, you know what it is? It's too specific of a style for anyone who can do CGI stuff to replicate it. Because at that point, if you were doing CGI on that level, what would be the point of making a claymation film,
Yeah.
right? Why waste your excessive amount of time making sure it's as smooth to look as claymation as possible when you can just make an actual smooth movie?
Yeah.
And claymation, I don't know, claymation has like this hardened thing where you see it and it really does only fit certain stories. So I can get people not doing it as much as before.
Yeah.
Because I can't imagine the Fantastic Mr. Fox in smooth animation. Can you? For me, strictly that is like that's a
Yeah.
storybook movie, but I can't see it in anything else
I can-
except claymation.
I can't see a lot of movies are in claymation like that. Like Isle of Dogs, I can't see
Isle
in
of
like
Dogs,
smooth.
yeah.
It's not smooth whatsoever,
Yeah.
and it's like great.
Yeah, it would like lose its charm if it weren't like that.
Yeah.
And then it has some of the more iconic scenes, like the whole sushi part.
Yeah.
When they're
Oh, I
cooking the thing and
love
it's like
those.
a nice build up.
Yeah.
It feels like if it were too smooth, then at that point I wouldn't want. It doesn't feel. How do I put it?
Real. Exciting.
Not that it wouldn't feel. It just would take away so much of it.
Yeah,
it would
the
take away a
character
lot of the
wouldn't be
character. Yeah. There you go. Because then at some point it would just be like, well, it's just a sushi chef making a fucking thing.
Yeah.
But when you know it's claymation, it's kind of like, well, now you know it's like a smoothened process. Although it looks smooth and natural, you still know that it's like just the fucking hands that are just there. They're like chopped up to this point and they're just like doing
Yeah.
their own thing.
But they still make it look nice.
They
you know
do.
What, you know what messes with me? The claymations of the Legos. You ever seen the one where they like cut like it's a chef and
Yeah,
he
yeah,
cuts the Legos into like
I love
food
those
and shit?
videos. Those videos blow my mind every time I watch them. Stop motion videos blow my mind every time I watch them because people are so creative.
Yeah.
From
and it's like
watching, like-
30 seconds and you're like fuck and you're probably like damn that took like a couple of days.
Yeah, and some of these videos are like 10 minutes long, and it's like, oh my god, I can't even picture the
That's
idea.
like 6 months of work.
Absolutely. Then to edit it all together, get all the shots in video.
I mean they probably have like either a team or like
Yeah,
that'd be the only kind of way, right? Like
it would
3
be.
people for the actual set and then like one guy for an edit and then like
Unless we have that one person who does it all.
yeah, but then even then it's like
It
like
takes
you
a lot
said
of
it's gonna take you twice as long now because it's one person doing all the work. Where if you have 2 or 3 people, and one guy's just sitting here doing all the edits and putting everything together as it goes.
Like audio and all that. Yeah.
Exactly. Then it'll be like probably quicker. Even like
That is true.
double probably. With 3 people probably double as fast.
Maybe like, you know what? Maybe I'm gauging because when
You
you,
did
look
all
at
on
how
your own.
people. No, it's a mixture of that, but it's also like when you see people who do stop motion video, they actually have like more equipment than I do.
Yeah.
Mine is just a camera, but they have like separate screens and like already loaded up on Photoshop so they can edit while they're taking the picture.
Yeah.
So it probably shortens the time by like half whenever like picturing how I do it versus how they do it. And they already know what they're doing. So it's kind of like they take a picture, they see if they like it, they take it again and just keep on going like that.
Yeah.
So maybe it's different. But yeah, the idea that one person doing all that is kind of mentally exhausting for me. But
Or maybe they even do an interval shooting and they just move the scene as it goes and let the camera just automatically shoot that shot and hopefully their hands are not in it.
right. Oh yeah, that could be it too. Yeah, you're right. I forgot that's an option. Yeah. Yeah.
DSLR, you have one, use it.
I do have one. You know what I started doing with my DSLR? I started taking multiple exposures again on
double
DSLR.
You could do that on film though.
No, I know. I do it on film like usually, but that was my first time doing it on digital, and that's the picture I put up for the last reel I did.
Yeah.
Of my friend's face and the camera on top.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I've never done digital camera things, so let me just test it out. And I just transferred over anything I know from film to thing.
Yeah,
And
I mean
took it
it's
and I
a
was like,
solid. It goes through very quickly.
yeah. No, it was
From film to digital, it goes easy.
Yeah,
Digital
yeah.
to film, I don't
Absolutely. No, yeah, I don't think so. It's like a very hard transition, but like, yeah, I took the picture and I'm like, no, this is good. I like this a lot. This came out really good. And then after that, I'm like, damn, maybe I'll just start doing double exposures on both cameras then.
think so. Yeah,
But
do it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you haven't.
Yeah, no.
You're stuck in your old ways.
Yeah, I'm stuck on my film. But yeah, no, I started going through like the settings and I'm like, damn, there's so many options and shit here that maybe I should start using because I am curious about a lot of them.
Yeah.
And that's what these 2 weeks have been. 2 weeks of me just fucking around
Yeah.
with the camera and just
For me, it's just been work, more work, trapped inside this house, more work.
no, dude. I'd imagine it. Like, what were you said you were editing a lot of the time you were in here, so.
Oh yeah, I edited so many photos, and then I had, luckily I had a photo shoot the weekend before I had to lock in, and so I was just editing those photos, and I got ahead of myself, and now I have nothing to edit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn,
which sucks.
Now you got to get into stop motion.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Stop
I was thinking
motion
about
video.
doing like more home video, like YouTube videos, which I haven't done in a while. I wrote down a couple of ideas, and then at the same time, I'm like trying to plan out the next couple of months and trying to plan out some finances and stuff like that because in October, me and Anna are taking that trip to Seattle.
Right.
Anybody in Seattle, hit me up. But like, yeah, I don't know. Like the past 2 weeks, I've been planning or doing some like work. It's just been work. The past 2 weeks have just been work and work. Even trapped inside this house, like I was just editing videos and photos here, taking care of my mom, my grandma, and then I had the art show last weekend. No, 3 weekends ago. That was after the introverts left, and that's when we didn't do it. And then yeah,
Right.
just so much shit.
That's
It's like a lot and not a lot at the same time. I've just been watching YouTube videos during work now because now I could do that because I'm here at work because I work at that. In work, I can't do it. Here,
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
place this monitor has a little phone holder.
Yeah.
And I could just put my phone there and watch
And
my,
just, okay. I love that.
and watch my YouTube videos as I'm just doing work.
Just
yeah, I'd be like,
like
here and I'd just be like listening or watching it from there.
dude.
Or I would
that's
like
so
set up these monitors and I'd be working on this one and that one would have like the actual YouTube
Yeah.
video or like movie playing. I gone through too many TV shows now and movies.
cool. That's ideal though. That's good.
Yeah.
That's
And
some
now
of these stressing.
today I have that wedding
Yeah.
and then tomorrow I have a photo shoot and headshot in the morning and then I have nothing to do in the afternoon so I'm probably just gonna cook. And that's
Oh, sick.
back
that's
to
awesome.
cook. Yo, that's one thing actually. I got back into cooking.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that I got back into cooking
Yeah.
because it's just like it was one of my favorite things to pretend like I'm in a chef's restaurant and knowing that I can't survive a real chef's restaurant. You know what
You fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's the difference between me and everybody else. It's like somebody says you're fucking stupid, I'm gonna smack them with the fucking frying pan that I'm working on right now. I don't give a fuck. I can't like I don't know. I don't understand that kind of lifestyle. Because I watched The Bear on Hulu. I don't know if you know that one.
I've seen
Yeah,
the commercials. For
it's
that
the guy from Shameless.
Yeah.
Lip
Lip.
from Shameless is now like a chef and everything. He's trying to bring up his brother's restaurant from like crap to like not so bad, and he worked at a high end place here in New York called the French Laundry, which still exists. But like they show you the mental torture that he went through during that, and I'm over here like, had that guy talk to me like that, I would have knocked the shit out of him so fast that I would make sure he could not cook anymore. Like I would have, yeah. But yeah, but I love cooking. I love cooking. I think about that. I'm like, thank God I don't have to go through that. But I love cooking.
Right.
Yeah, but then
Oh,
I
that's
watch
good, yeah.
chef shows, and I'm just like, yo, I really want to like, I want to make that. I want to make that. I really want to cook again. Just watching those shows, I'm like, fuck, I want to cook.
You ever thought about culinary school?
You see about that, like, I don't want to kill somebody. So, no, I have thought about culinary school and all that. I think it's too late. And it's just like, and from what I hear from other people, it's
Yeah.
one of those things where it's like,
It's like not necessary.
it's not necessary. It's just culinary school is just going to teach you certain techniques to do things faster.
Okay.
But like at the end of the day, you have to develop your own palate. You have to develop your own recipes. You have to do everything for yourself. And so it's like they're going to show you like what kind of taste you should learn and like things that you should know and techniques. But after that, it's like aside from learning like bare basic recipes that everybody should know, for example, like chicken noodle soup, omelets, and basic stuff like that, or how to make your own stock. Anything after that, it's all you.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
So I know how to. I mean, I know how to cut things. I know how to julienne. I know how to fry stuff up, and like how to measure the temperatures of my pans and all that stuff. So I know how to do all that on my own. So it's like there's no reason to go to culinary school
Yeah, valid.
except to just improve on those
Improve
techniques.
and or like gain connection, I guess.
Exactly. So aside
Yeah.
from that, it's just like I'd rather not. And plus, I love video and photo too much. I don't want to sacrifice that for culinary school.
Right,
I'd
yeah,
rather-
at that point it would be like a lot more.
yeah,
on
I
your
just
plate.
rather have a big ass kitchen and be a home
Yeah.
chef than to work in a restaurant or anything.
No,
like
yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually.
Yeah. Side note: me and Anna want to make our own restaurant. Like this is a joke. No, this is like a joke, like daydream that me and her share, where it's like, because she loves baking and I love cooking.
Okay.
So if we were ever gonna open up a restaurant, it's gonna be a 2-floor restaurant, and the first floor is gonna be a bakery, but it's gonna be a speakeasy kind of thing. So you have to
Okay,
go through the
interesting.
bakery to get to the restaurant that's on the second floor, and it's gonna be Sunny in second, because Sunny for the bakery and second for the second floor.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Yeah, so it's
That
gonna be
sounds
Sunny
pretty
in second, and that's our dream restaurant, and that's how it's gonna be. So you have to go through the bakery, and then up to the second floor, and then that's where you actually have the real restaurant. And I want mine to be more like a little bit more upscale and classy, and hers is just gonna be a casual bakery, and then we would share the dessert items from there to the second floor, or even have a specialty menu, but everything is done on the bakery downstairs.
Right.
So-
So that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that. It sounds well thought out.
Yeah, like this,
So, right,
like
it
this
sounds
is
like
the
something
most
you guys have
daydream.
planned, yeah.
Yeah, like this is the most daydreamed ass kind of thing. So it's like it's different, but that's like, yeah,
Yeah, that's like a who knows. Up
yeah.
in the air type
If we
thing.
ever got the opportunity, that's exactly
yeah,
what
why
would
wouldn't
happen.
you? Yeah, no, that's fucking awesome actually.
Yeah, go
I like
big or
that.
go home.
I don't think I've ever like planned anything that big, like dream wise.
Just for shits and giggles, never.
No, you know what? I
Like,
always
even with
wanted,
you and your
I always
friends?
wanted an arcade. I would run it like a
Ooh.
fighting game arcade.
That'd be
Just fighting games, like have like the nice Japanese arcade machines, like the Tekken ones and the Street Fighter ones.
Oh yes.
The ones that have like the screen, like the
Mortal
the machines
Kombat
directly
and-
across from each other.
Yeah.
So they're playing whoever's in front of them, and then the side by side Street Fighter ones. Like I would have a whole bunch of that, maybe like a Dance Dance Revolution section for the people who like stick there.
You
Which
know,
is
those
funny.
people
though.
never leave, right? They
Yeah,
stay
no,
there
I
and they
know.
never.
Literally when we went to the arcade thing, like when I filmed that video,
Yeah.
they were when you go to Dance Dance Revolution Quarter, they just have their bags, their clothing, their shoes, all
Yeah.
thing. And I was watching this guy, like I don't know, slim dude, tiny dude, and like fucking
Was he holding onto the bar?
holding onto the
Yeah.
bar, doing double like both
Yeah.
the controls, and then doing like expert whatever mode. So and he was just like vibrating his legs all across the thing, and I was watching him like go all the way, and I was like, what the fuck? And there was a girl like neck on the other machine, and she was just like not holding onto the bar, just dancing across the whole thing and like hitting all those. And I'm like, what the fuck? I can't even process any of
Yeah.
this. How do you even like
I
start
like how
off?
that's its own subgroup too. Those
Oh,
people
yeah.
exist, and we all know they exist, but
They-
nobody talks about
Dude,
them.
they were all like dapping each other up. Someone new would pop in. They're like, "Yo, what's up?" And like, "You're gonna be doing the machine." And I was like, "What the fuck? This is so cool. I wanted to like be a part
Yeah.
of this." There's
ever
probably a
been to-
documentary out there somewhere about it.
Oh, definitely.
Like, I'm so curious about it. I'm so like,
You ever been to Round One?
that's the one I went to.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I was
me and
around
my
one.
friends go there all the time.
I love that place.
Yeah,
That's
there used to
where-
be a better one nearby called Strike in New Hyde Park, and it was a downstairs. So how it looked like a fucking weird '80s building,
Mm-hmm.
but you would have to go downstairs and it'd be a go-kart side arena on the side, arcade to your right, and bowling alley straight ahead.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
No, I've never been to that one.
yeah, it closed down a long time ago. I miss it so much.
It sounds like it had a lot of shit going for it,
Yeah, that's the one where you spend all your money.
like most places.
By the way, I'm just gonna say this as a side note. arcades, you're just getting gypped for like everything though. It's like, oh yeah, I get 6,000 tickets for a teddy bear, and you're
Yeah.
like 6,000 tickets. It's like, all right, I'll do that. And next thing you know, you spent like $100
Dude.
to get those 6,000
it's
tickets.
It's fucking stupid. So I have like a really bad case of good luck.
A really bad case
When it
of
comes
good
to arcade games, like
Me too.
I
I'm good with the
literally-
claw machines actually.
Oh yeah, I love the claw machine. I love the little plushes. They have like such cute ones.
Oh,
that
me
I
and
always,
Anna
like, go
came
for
out
a
with like double big ass
bundle.
plushes.
Those are fucking.
But yeah, how do you
adorable.
have bad luck, good
So
bad luck?
the games that consist strictly of luck to get you bonuses and stuff like
Yeah.
that, I always manage to win them out of sheer like
Luck.
out of sheer like I don't even want to win them half the time. It's just me like wasting the last bit of thing.
Yeah.
And I'll just be like, oh, this one you have to like hit it a certain amount. You know, it has like a whole bunch of light rings and there's like
Yeah.
a certain green one.
Yeah.
And if you hit that one, you get a bonus of like a couple thousand.
Yeah.
So literally, last thing I just went goes all the way around, hits the thing perfectly, goes down. So I get like 2,000 tickets for that.
Nice.
And then they give me a bonus one to get like an extra bonus, and I
Yeah.
just go, I don't even look. I'm like, I don't care. Thing perfectly hits it, and then I get like 6,000 tickets for it, and I was just like, that was literally like $1 worth of thing.
Yeah.
And I was staring at the machine, and all the workers were coming over to me, and they're like, "You just got the bonus twice," and I'm like, "Yep, nice." And I was like, "Yeah, no, I don't care." I was just like, "Fuck it, whatever." And then I just bought like it was surprising too because that happens so often, like, and it's always on my last thing, and that's what I hate the most because it's like,
Yeah.
why don't you happen throughout throughout the day?
Yeah.
It's always when I'm about to leave and I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
And then
Did you get anything with those tickets or no? Or you just saved them for
I
the
saved
next
them
one?
up for the next one, and then after that, I got like a big like board game, and I was like, okay, I'm fine with that. I like board games, so I was like,
Yeah.
you know what, this is awesome actually. But like, fuck, it was to the point where I'm just like, I don't even care. I just play the fighting games now, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
yay.
I mean,
But that's
for
what I
me-
want.
For me, I always do the claw machines, and I do the big ones. So Anna
The
always comes home with like,
Japanese ones,
yeah,
those are so fun.
Anna always comes home with like 2 or 3, and so this is gonna be a good story.
I suck at
So
those.
last time I was there, it was me, Anna, my friend and his girl, and a third friend and his girl, and another friend, and I did one of the claw machines while they were talking off to the side, and I accidentally knocked one of the plushies down, which worked. And I was like, "Oh, look, I got a plushie," because I like fucked up, but it worked. It's like I failed successfully, and I gave it to Anna. It was just a small bird thing in there. It was like, "Oh, okay, whatever." And then like we kept walking around, and I saw the big claw machines. I was like, "Fuck it," and then I did it, and I got the big ass plushie. And then my friends were like, "All right, now it's our turn because now the fucking guys
Yeah, now
showed
you
up."
look like
Right? And then we all separated for a little bit, and me and Anna won her own too. And then we got a couple other ones. And then later on when we meet up, she's just like this with a couple. And then both guys were like, fuck. And so they went at it now.
Yeah.
One of them got one, and he's like, yeah, all right, whatever, I'm done. He's like, it's cool, because it's just like, as long as I got one, I don't
right.
care.
That's all that matters.
My best friend, on the other hand,
Nothing.
he went on, he was livid. He was on a rager, and he just kept going and going and going. He's spending so many points, he never got one.
Dude, I feel for your friend though. Like when you get on that rager level, you start throwing mad money into the card.
Yeah,
and it's just
you
like,
did.
I'm not leaving here until I fucking win. I remember the time I put in $20 a longer time, like way before this.
Yeah.
And I couldn't win this stupid little fucking Hello Kitty thing that I wanted. It was like a little Hello Kitty plush, and I was like, I want that. That's fucking cute. And I kept on going, and I was like, all right, strategy is I'm gonna loop it through the little clothing ring because
Yeah.
that way it gets stuck and it won't drop it. And it was not fucking going. So $20, and I'm like, it was right next to the exit thing. So I was like, all right, rational thought. I put in $100 on the card, and I was like, all right. I'm like, small
Rational thought.
small rational moment, $100, and I was like,
You never got it?
never got it. And then I was like, $100 again, and I was like, I'm leaving here with something now.
200. You spent $220.
$220 in, and then I looked at the machine, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna use this 100 for a different machine. And then on that machine, I won like 4 plushes, and then I just gave them out. I didn't even care anymore. I was so upset. And I was just like, all right, now I'm just gonna play games. I don't care anymore. I'm over it.
Yeah.
I suck at the Japanese machines, the UFO ones. Trash at those.
Which one's the UFO?
UFOs ones are like the half claw ones, the ones that you like have to push the big plushes out of the thing.
Oh yeah.
Those are the Japanese machines.
Yeah, no,
Those are
that's the one my
UFOs.
friend kept going after. I didn't go for those. I do the original claw
I'm bad at
machines,
those.
but the like really big plush.
Yeah. Okay, I know which one you're talking about. No, the UFO machines, those are like too specific for me to handle it.
My friend did the one where it's a ping pong ball and you got to move it and it hits like a certain
Yeah.
thing. That's one that he did.
I fucking love that one. I actually like those. Those are chance ones that I really enjoy.
Yeah.
Chance being that the ball doesn't fall off, I guess.
Yeah, and he did it, and he got it, and that's
Yeah.
the one that he got, and my friend didn't get any shit.
Those are fucking cool, actually. I like those. Very creative, like claw machines. I like them a lot. Claw machines are fun. I just don't. I just put so much money into them that I hate them.
Yeah.
If I could, like, ration-
I spent $50 and I'm like, all right, I'm done.
I can't. I wish.
If I come out with at least a couple of plushies or just some fun games, then I'll be fine.
I'd be fine if I got like one plush out of like every $200 I spend. If I got one plush,
Jesus Christ, out of every $200.
Rational thoughts.
I got like 4 plushies and under $50.
Don't talk to me. Shut up. I don't need to hear that. Every $1,000 I expect 5 plushes. Like, but fuck, it's just, I don't know. I love the idea of arcade machines, and I feel like they're a dying thing. And it's specifically the fighting game community. I'm a big fan of the FGC.
Yeah.
It's like
I
a whole
suck at
thing.
all of them.
Oh, do you?
I suck.
I'm
That's
like,
why I do.
I'll say I'm like decent at that. I don't excel in anything because I don't practice anything. Like
Yeah.
that's like the one thing. But I've always been good at Smash Bros and Tekken. Smash Bros and Tekken have always been like
Smash Bros. I'm
my
okay,
go-to.
and Tekken I suck at
Really?
because I never learned any of the combos.
That makes sense.
But I know Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat, yeah.
Yeah,
Mortal
but
Kombat's
here's the
fun.
thing, not the arcade version. I know the
because it's hard.
and SNES version, and I know the PlayStation version.
Oh yeah, valid.
But I know those those 2 gaming systems were the ones I actually played Mortal Kombat in. In the arcade, I never successfully remembered any of the fucking combos.
It'd be like that though.
Yeah.
And it's like a whole different thing. I was good on the PS4, but when you get to arcade stick, it's kind of like feels wobbly. Everything does.
I always do the gun games. That's what I do.
Oh dude, House of the Dead.
House of the Dead.
Oh,
I've done the Terminator
fucking
one.
love that.
I forgot one. It's like these 2 Japanese guys and like you're raiding an airport or some shit. I forgot the name of it. Time Crisis.
Time Crisis. There we go.
Time Crisis.
Final Crisis.
Yeah, it's close enough. Time Crisis. I did a lot of.
Those are fun.
And the Terminator one were like the top.
Oh
2.
yeah.
Those
Those
are
are
the top
fucking
2.
fun. Like shooting games, I feel like also extremely underrated.
Yeah.
I don't think that many people, because I always manage to get a machine whenever I go. But House of the Dead was like my favorite series of all time. I grew up with that. Going to our Chuck E. Cheese had them, or movie theaters had them too. And
No, they did. Yeah.
Like I remember the Fresh Meadows had all the arcade machines and everything. The Douglaston one had it.
Then
they had a broken Tekken that I remember I used to bring people there to play, and we'd play for money, and I'd give them the broken side. I'd be like, oh, I'll call left side. And the other side couldn't kick or anything.
Yeah.
And I'd be like beating their.
You're awful.
I'd be like, oh, you suck, dude. And they're like, this thing is broken. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Give me my fucking money.
You just suck at this.
you are just
used to hustle.
You just don't know how to kick with the right. But yeah, no, that's what
It'd
I
be
want.
funnier if like you flipped and you still kicked their ass.
I would too. Like it was, I was okay. I was good at it. That was like my life. Tekken was like my life growing up. And yeah, no, I want that though. I want to have like a nice arcade lounge place where people can come in, maybe pay a membership monthly. Maybe
Oh, there is a place like that, and they have an indoor grocery store, mini mart. It's a mini mart media room where you can watch like a movie all together, and there's like a couple of couches, arcade side, and a pool table, 2 pool tables.
Oh, that sounds
all
fun.
for. It's a lifetime membership,
What the?
and it's like $30.
Oh, that's not bad at all. What the
And then I mean, then you think about, well, then how the fuck are you making money? And it turns out it's because they have that mini mart, and it's like a full legit like 7-Eleven.
Buy stuff from there, yeah.
Exactly, and so 7-Eleven kind of mini mart. So it has like a fridge, like a whole row of fridges. It has a couple of hot things. It has all the chips and shit that you can think of.
That's smart.
Yeah,
I would kind of want something like that. I want to own like a little lounge. Maybe host a tournament every week for like random games, set up brackets, do stuff like that. I always wanted to do that, and just have like a nice arcade. And
there's this place in Brooklyn that does that too inside a house.
Inside a house.
Yeah, it's a 2. Is there 2 floors? No, it's 1. Yeah, so you go up the stairs and it's 1 floor, and there's a pool table, a small TV area. They use the kitchen. It's like a 2-bedroom apartment, right? But it's like bullshit. So it's like, the kitchen is the kitchen where they sell food. They have a mini bar. Bedroom number 1 had board games, and bedroom number 2 had 3 arcade machines, and then a small TV with a PlayStation and Xbox and a Nintendo connected to it. It's within a townhouse place. Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
I'll get you the name right after. I have it. I remember it in my head. I have to confirm.
That sounds like when you throw a party. And you
Yeah,
just
it
have people
is,
over for
and
that.
like
I like that.
yeah, but I mean, it's like don't get it wrong, it's like definitely like it's small and there's not too much to do, but it's a good hangout spot with like a very few friends because it's small. So I probably only do like maybe 4 friends at the most and just chill out.
No, that sounds fun. Yeah, definitely give me the name for that. But
Yeah, and they
something
have
like that.
tournaments.
Right.
They have tournaments. Oh, and there's also on the right next to the mini bar in front of the pool table, they have a projection going on at all times, and it's just random animes going through.
That's pretty cool.
Like last time I was there, was JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Avengers. Oh my God.
Avengers. Oh, my
Avengers,
favorite
JoJo
Avengers.
Bizarre.
My favorite Avengers, the JoJo's
Bizarre.
Bizarres. The JoJo Bizarre Adventures.
Yeah.
Damn, that sounds fucking cool. But yeah, that's the dream. I wanna, when I get enough money to do that, I just want that in Queens.
Yeah.
Like just somewhere close by that anyone can hang
I'm pretty
out
sure
in.
we can Google it.
Yeah, but I want it.
Yeah.
I'll run them out of business.
Just buy a house.
Right, and open up my basement.
Yeah.
That'd be sick though. Pac-Man machines and pinball machines. I love pinball. Pinball's so fun.
How much is an arcade thing? $500
They're like
bucks?
$1,000, I think.
They're
If you want like a
$1,000?
good one.
Yeah.
If you want like an actual good one refurbished.
How about
or
a
anything
pinball
like that.
machine?
I want a pinball machine.
I want a
Pinball
pinball
machines are
machine
fucking
too.
cool. Like a nice Terminator one, that'd be sick.
Ooh.
Those are sick. The themed ones that I used to see at bars and stuff.
Yeah.
I used to think that was the coolest shit ever. And when I was growing up, I used to be like, damn, when I turn 21, I can't wait to play the pinball machines at all these bars. No bars have them anymore. It's a dying fucking thing that I hate.
Yeah.
I wish bars would have arcade, not like barcade, but like just
Yeah.
sometimes there's something special about going to a random hole in the wall bar.
Yeah.
And there only being one pinball machine.
Yeah.
And everyone's just grouped around it, watching one person play it. Undefeated feeling.
Yeah, that's true. I know exactly what you're talking about too, because a couple of the pizza places I would go to and like bars,
Thing, yeah.
yeah, they would
Pizza
have the
places
pinball
used to have
machine.
them. That's crazy. We're regressing as a society. Society needs more pinball machines, and I think we would all be better off. That's so sad. Rest in peace, arcade machines.
Right?
Can't believe this is happening, and this is what I want to bring back for my presidency. When I become president, arcades machine every pizza place and bar.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my first thing as president. I'm just gonna make sure that's the standard. Every
All right, let's
business
do it.
owner-
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm vice president, I guess.
Secretary.
Secretary? No, I'm vice president. I'm not sucking your dick under the table.
You don't have to.
I thought
That's an
secretary.
option. I never said you had to.
I don't know. My name's not Monica. I don't know.
Right, and I'm not Bill. But yeah, dude, I don't know. So many. That would be like.
Oh shit.
That's yeah.
Are we going to hell? Probably.
No. I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to hell
Oh man.
because I think I'm too strong for hell.
Okay.
I drink all the lava. They don't know me. I eat hot sauce.
Okay.
Same thing as lava.
I guess.
Drink it all the time. The bomb hot sauce. Glug glug glug.
Oh my
No
god! I'm so afraid to even look at that bottle.
I wanted so bad after I did that whole hot sauce eating contest,
Yeah.
and that shit killed me almost. That was funny, and I thought it would be funny if we had a hotter one. So the bomb was like up next, and I want that one so bad just to see if it would fuck me up equally as
Oh
bad.
no,
or if
I do not
worse.
want to touch. I've heard that it's like it's not even. It's like it's not the heat that kills you; it's just the shitty taste of it.
Oh, it tastes bad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's upsetting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why everybody's like, "Yo, this tastes awful." Like it's like it's hot, it's spicy, but it
Yeah.
also tastes like shit.
I hate that.
It's one of those where it's like it's spicy for pain, not spicy for flavor.
Oh, I don't like that. I feel like hot sauces that are spicy for pain just don't hit any mark.
Yeah, but that's the bomb. That's the point of the bomb.
That's
That's, why,
upsetting.
like,
I didn't know
you've
that.
seen
Now I
you've
don't
seen
like it.
hot ones,
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
right? Yeah, every single person's like that tastes bad.
I don't want it.
Nobody, none of them have ever said that. Oh, this tastes good. All of them, even the guys who are professional hot, like Trevor Noah, didn't break a sweat the whole entire time. But even then, he was like, oh, like with that one.
Doesn't taste good. Damn. I
Yeah.
think the best flavored hot sauce that I had off of like that website was it was this yellow one, and it had like a wax seal on it and everything. Probably one of the sweetest hot sauce I've ever tasted, and it was so good. I don't remember what it was called, and I think they took it off the website after, like not too long after.
Yeah, my favorite
I
one is the
regret it.
pineapple habanero.
Pineapple habanero sounds
Yeah,
good. I love
from that
pineapple.
website from
Yeah.
Heatness. Yeah, pineapple habanero.
Oh, that sounds good.
The Heartbeat. The company's called Heartbeat.
Heartbeat.
Yeah,
Oh, maybe I'll try that.
that one's actually super delicious. You put that shit on tacos, amazing.
Dude, I'm a fan of hot sauces. Hot sauces are so good. They make everything so much better, and it blows my mind whenever someone's like, "I don't do hot sauce," and I'm like, "Why? It's spicy," and I'm like, "That's not a real reason."
I can't do. I'll be honest. I'm one of those guys that it's like I'm not a big fan of hot sauces. I'll do it. Or I'll eat it, like Indian food. I'll immediately
Yeah,
like
yeah.
whatever, however it comes. I'll eat it. Thai food, same thing,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and Mexican food too. I'll like enchiladas. Always comes with hot sauces. I love enchiladas.
Dude,
like I'll just eat the whole shit. But like,
you wouldn't add on top of it.
I
is what
wouldn't
you're
add
saying?
on top of it.
Interesting.
Like that's
I'm
the difference.
opposite. I fucking
Yeah.
throw shit down.
Oh, I
Even
have my
mama
friend that
would-
adds hot sauce to hot sauce, and he adds
Yeah,
hot
yeah,
sauce
yeah.
to like fucking soup. So I'm just like, you need to chill the fuck
Yeah,
out.
no, that's how it goes. Me and my mom fucking grill like just chilies, and we eat them fresh off the thing. 'Cause
I mean, no,
it
that's
just
cool, though.
tastes good.
Like, yeah, I was gonna say, but that's different. But like, you're not adding heat to heat. Like, you're not putting extra hot sauce on the chili, are you?
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck you, never mind. All right.
Yeah, we do. That's like, I don't know, something about it just tastes so good with the spiciness of it. And again, you know what? That's what it is. It's spicy, good tasting stuff.
Yeah.
You get the char of it, then you get like my mom's homemade like.
I'm gonna take you to
hot
this
sauce.
bar downtown. There's this bar called the Tuck Room, and it's like hidden in Seaport on the second floor. They have this. I forgot what it's called, but it's a tequila margarita with añejo, but like it's
Oh, okay.
but they actually roast the chili pepper and put
Yeah,
it
yeah.
in there.
That sounds good.
Yeah, so it was like it was weird because it was like cold and warm. It was like lukewarm
Yeah.
because of the chili being right off the char.
Ooh, that sounds good.
But it's like, but the tequila and the heat from the chili actually worked really well, and it's like for like literally charred as fuck, and like put right into the drink, so you're getting the full flavor of it.
That sounds really good.
It was really delicious.
Yeah.
The only bad part about it that I didn't like is that they put a peppery kind of thing around the rim.
Oh.
I wish they would put like
Was it tajin? No.
it was like tahini, but with something else. They added like
Interesting.
pepper to it because it was black and red.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so I know it's pepper because when I tasted it, I was like, it was pepper. And I was like, I get it. It's like for the mixture. When you
Yeah.
drink it all together, it makes sense. But it was like, fuck.
As a standalone. Okay, that's
Yeah.
interesting. Interesting
Yeah.
choice. But that sounds really good though. I would definitely try that.
Yeah. But like, I don't, and I also can't do past like medium spice. Anything like spicy, nah, I'm done.
No. Okay.
Medium is at the most.
Fair enough. Fair. Actually, I get
Yeah.
that. Well, like when I used to go to Buffalo Wild Wings, the blazing wings just don't do it for me. I like they're spicy and I get it.
Yeah.
They just don't taste like anything.
Yeah.
It really is. Again, spice has to taste good for me to enjoy it.
Yeah. I mean, for
And-
Buffalo Wild Wings, I don't really pass honey
usually-
chipotle. I think it is.
Honey
or-
chipotle is good.
Honey chipotle is my go-to.
I
That's
usually
the
get
go-to.
Asian Zing.
Asian Zing is pretty good too.
I fucking love Asian Zing. The fucking Crave It has a pizza.
Oh,
that
yeah.
has like the Asian Zing sauce on there. I don't
Yeah.
even know. I call it Asian Zing sauce, but it's probably like a pineapple mixture, whatever. Tastes so fucking good.
Yeah.
And whenever I order Crave It, I get like a whole pizza just for myself. Like just that.
I can't do
devour it,
that,
and then I
man. They're
regret.
like so heavy that I feel dead after like 2 slices.
no,
I feel
yeah.
like death.
You regret after. That's what
Yeah.
I do. When I finish the pizza and then I cry. I'm like,
Yeah.
why would I do this to myself?
No, after 2 slices, I'm done. Like
Really?
even 1 slice of Crave It pizza is like it's so good and different, but it's so heavy.
It is. It really is.
Yeah.
Which is what you want. Which is what you. I guess that's what you want, right? You need it to be heavy.
Yeah.
No,
Because
you
I've
don't-
had like regular slices, regular Sicilian slices are not as even half as heavy as that. Like I
Mm.
can eat like 2 or 3 regular slices and be fine, but like 1 Crave It slice fucks
then
me
you're
up.
just done. Maybe it's
Yeah.
from all the added like stuff that they have on
It
there,
is.
right?
No, yeah, because like they don't do regular pizza. They do crazy
it's
pizza.
very- yeah.
So it's like, you know, the one of my favorite is like the cheeseburger one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit's
We
good.
put cheeseburgers on a pizza.
Dude, blown away. I need that in my life. All the time. Asian Zing sauce.
Anything else that you done in the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 weeks?
I started dating again.
What?
Like actively.
What?
No, yeah, like actively going on apps.
What?
I've been like actively going on apps and shit and just like looking around and talking to people and just like, hey, you want to do this and blah blah blah. And yeah, it's nice. I don't know if I'm enjoying it just because I'm not at full potential of myself yet.
Okay.
And I feel like someone deserves full potential of me before I even like start dating.
Yeah.
So I already started talking myself out of it. I'm like, wait till I am actively okay, like losing weight,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
doing like all this.
Well, you got to race in less than 60 days.
Yeah.
Just remember that it's less than we're at 57
No, yeah, I know.
days right
I was
now.
thinking about it the other day, and I'm like, damn, I've literally stayed the same weight, and all I've accomplished is I lift heavier now, like
Yeah.
a lot heavier now.
But you got.
But then I'm like, I can like run, and I can do a pull up again.
Yeah.
And dips, I'm able to do 18 in a row now. Well,
Yeah.
still, that was like my first, and it's all easy. Like I do like my slow burn ones, and I've been working on my grip strength for anything that I have to climb and everything.
Yeah, because it's a lot of climbing.
My jumping and everything has been good too because I can jump high. It's not.
Yeah.
Maybe it's in my blood.
There's a Spanish in here.
But yeah, the one thing, it's just like my lungs. My lungs for some reason have regressed, and I've been like doing cardio and stuff, but now they're doing worse than they were originally. At the start of when we first like signed up for it, I was doing great. My lungs were feeling great, but now I'll run and my breathing feels so shallow. Like I for some reason can't get the same amount of breath I used to. So I have like my lung training stuff at home that I've been doing. In the morning, maybe I'll put it in my mouth and I'll fucking like
And blow on it.
I'll do it, and it's like this thing that you can change out the filters to make them smaller to like increase lung strength and like your intake. So I started doing that again, but even that has not helped me as much as it did when I first started.
I mean,
now it's just like
the
I
key
feel
to
like I've
anything.
stagnated.
The key to anything is A, change it up, and B, take breaks.
Yeah.
You gotta rest in order for your muscles
absolutely.
to like redo it. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely. That's why I have like a dedicated cardio day where I go all out cardio.
Yeah.
But then every other day I'll do like 10 minutes of cardio and then I'll let it rock because then I'll just go back to weightlifting. But that, I don't know. It's weird. But maybe you'll just add more jumping rope and see if I can.
Yeah.
But I
Or
don't
go
know.
to a pulmonologist. I don't know.
Yeah,
Go
I
to
think
see
I
a
would maybe
doctor.
see what doctor. Yeah, okay. No, dude, I'm gonna go chew on a leaf outside.
I believe you.
Yeah.
I know who you are.
Yeah, you do. It's just, I don't know, weird all over. But I'm excited for it. That hasn't deterred me or anything from me. If anything,
Yeah.
I'm still more excited because I want to see at what point I'll die. Like maybe.
And look, it's only 3 miles.
Yeah, so I want to
It's
see at what
very
point
short
I'll die.
because there's a 6 mile and a 9 mile. So we're
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
the
I
shortest one
remember
out of
that.
all of them. And plus, we're in a group,
Yeah.
and some of the other people are not training whatsoever. So I think you'll be better off than them. I love them. They know who they are. They don't listen to this podcast, and even if they do, I'm gonna look at them and be like, "So have you been training?" I don't give a fuck.
Dude, I just want to be like the guy who throws people over the wall.
You are.
Yeah, dude, that's exciting.
No, I'm telling you, you are.
I
You
have
are
to
literally
be.
going to be.
Yeah.
Me and you are the bottom. And me and my friends already came up with the plan. So me and you are going to be the ones in the behind because we're going to be the slowest.
Yeah.
Fastest ones in the front, medium, stay in the medium. Most of the girls are going to be somewhere near the front, with 2 of the stronger guys in the in the front. No, in the very front.
Oh, to pull everyone up.
To push or pull everybody up because I rather them to, because then if they can get over, they can grab everybody. And since me and you are the heaviest, it's best if we go last and we can push anybody who needs to go up.
That makes sense.
So then we have a plan. We'll talk about it after.
Good
Billy.
plan.
Aside from that,
I'm going on vacation
oh yeah,
in 2 weeks.
with the girl or what?
No, with the homies, because my friends,
Birthday.
all 3 of them have their birthdays like day after each other.
Nice.
So we're all going to Pennsylvania for like a week.
Nice.
And then I took a 2-week vacation. So after that week, next week, I'm probably going to go get shit done that I have to do for myself.
Yeah. Go
But,
see that pulmonologist already.
Yeah, maybe.
You're gonna need it for your lungs.
Yeah, eventually. Albie says, like, he's like, yeah, you have a blood clot in your lung. And I'll be like, that's funny.
You would be dead.
Yeah, that's funny. That's good comedic timing. I'll be like, what?
Imagine.
But yeah, no. You know what fucking happened? It's like the worst thing that fucking happened.
The girl on Tinder turned out to be a dude.
No, I don't mind that. But it's fucking like my camera, my 50 millimeter film lens, the one I use for the RB67, has fungus on it. And I don't know how that happened because I'm so careful with my shit. And I opened it the other day and I was like, what the fuck? It has like fungus on the corner of it. And I'm like, no fucking way did that just happen.
You can't clean it off.
You need like a whole bunch of material, and I don't think I'm comfortable enough doing it myself. So there's a place in the city that does it that's like certified in cleaning lenses and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go there on my vacation because they close. Their literal time is like weekdays only.
Yeah.
And they close at 4 p.m. So
I know exactly which place this is.
it's like in Soho.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I was gonna take a few of my bullshit film cameras
Yeah.
and have them refix it.
Yeah, I'm going there. I'm just gonna drop it out. I just need it cleaned and then that's it. Because luckily it's nothing too serious. It's on the edges, so I could still use it for the vacation.
Yeah.
But it's just the idea that it happened that
How?
upsets me.
Yeah, I know you don't know.
It was
how,
probably in a
but-
moisture.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe it was from like when we were hanging out with the introverts. I kept it in my bag maybe for too long. And that could be the only thing that I could
Yeah.
say because I usually keep it in like a very specific place so it doesn't get anything and I'll dust it and I'll like make sure it's good.
Yeah.
But no, as soon as I saw it, like my heart was broken. I'm like, I'll just buy another one or I'll get this fixed. And I'm like, I'll get this fixed. I don't want to buy another one. They're like $250 lenses.
Yeah. How much is it to get it? Well, we'll find out.
I wouldn't say it's anything above like 100.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's about 100.
Yeah, it's a cotton swab and they just have to go around it with like bleach and a couple other things and that's it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was like, for the whole week I was upset about that. I was just like, kicking rocks and everything. And
Yeah.
I was just like, I can't believe this happened to me. Punch in the air. But I'm over it.
Yeah. God damn.
not over
That's
it.
yeah. No, I was gonna say
I'm
you're
not
not.
over it. I'm so upset about it. But I'm hoping I get a lot of pictures this vacation. I'm taking my film camera, my digital camera, my gimbal, maybe the drone, and a football, and a soccer ball.
Okay.
So I'm excited. I haven't done anything like sports related in so long. So this vacation, I was like, dude, I'm buying a football and we're gonna throw that shit around.
Let's go.
If you guys don't know how to throw, I'm gonna teach you how to throw. If you like, we're gonna do it. And like, I'm so ready. I needed this. I need this. So I'm so excited to just be somewhere else. That's
Yeah.
not New York. Like out, whatever. We're going
Yeah.
to Pennsylvania. That's what
Nice. If you want some fireworks, I have extras.
I'm tempted. I'm tempted actually.
It's bullshit fireworks. It's not like because I already wasted the big ones.
Fair enough. How was that? How was 4th of July? for
I
you?
burned my finger so bad. I'm surprised I saw my thumb. Literally, this whole side of my thumb was white due to like the amount of fire that
White.
actually like lit through it. So yeah, that was fun.
What the fuck? But it was fun.
Oh yeah, no, it was
Oh,
great.
that's all
I
that
lost
matters.
hearing in one ear too because one of them was like bigger than I expected it to be. I was like, the shop was like 2 inches, 2.5 inches, 3, 4, 5, and I was like, how much is the biggest one? And I was like, $30. And I was like, bullshit. It's like, yeah, $30. And I was like, I'm grabbing the biggest one, Anna. And I grabbed it. And we lit the smaller ones first, and I left that one for last. I'm like, yo, the smaller ones, it was like a 4-inch instead of a 6-inch or whatever. And I was like, all right, it can't be that bad if the 4-inch wasn't that bad. I lit it, and I was like, I took a little jog back, and I was like, all right, and it went boom, and I was like, fuck, I'm deaf. And then I saw it, and it went boom, and I was like, fuck, I'm super deaf. I did not walk far away enough from it.
Oh no.
So I just remember when the initial boom,
Yeah.
this ear just went the whole time. And I was like, I think I fucked up. And then the bigger boom went off, and I was like, I think that just set off a car alarm somewhere. And I was like, I can't hear it though. And I was like, well, at least that's the end. I grabbed all my shit and walked
just
into my house. I was just like, all right. Nobody knew that I did it. I don't want
That's
anybody to know I
fucking
did it.
funny.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah.
Fireworks are fucking fun.
I found this shop that's like, oh, if you want to go, it's in Pennsylvania. And it's buy one, get one $1. So, yeah.
What the fuck?
So and by the way, that goes for all of them. So if you buy a $600 firework,
You
the
can get
second
another one for
$600
$1.
firework is $1.
That's crazy. Well, that's insane.
That's what I'm saying. So if you go all out and you buy $1,000 worth of fireworks for $1, you can buy another $1,000 worth, like for the box. Because there's boxes that are worth $500, and you could buy that $500 box in the second one. That's $1,000, and you only spent $1 on the second one.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I did. That's how I got those shits.
That makes sense. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I spent $200 on $400 worth of fireworks.
That's fucking worth it. That's
Yeah,
super
exactly.
worth it.
Exactly.
What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. So if you're gonna go to Pennsylvania, you might as well stop by
Good to
there.
know, yeah.
Buy the stupid big ones.
Send
and
me the
just
name of the place. Yeah, maybe.
light the forest on fire like that gender reveal in California. Like, go for it.
Right, just start a fucking forest fire, dude.
Go for it.
Oh my god, that's funny that they did that. That's a joke.
Right?
Good prank. Good prank on them on the state of
God.
California.
Yeah.
Having them go through a drought.
So is there any new girl or what? Like,
No.
no. You just talking to him?
I'm just talking.
I'm more interested about you and your dating life now.
Oh no, I'm just talking to people. It's not nothing crazy, nothing insane. Just regular casual talking, getting to know each other and stuff like that.
Hmm.
It's interesting. I feel like now that I'm older, my dating thing is slowed down by like, I genuinely want to get to know people. It's
Yeah.
It's not me being.
Not just to
oh,
hit it and quit it. Oh, the light died. Not hit it and quit it.
Yeah, it's very now. I kind of like, I don't know. The idea that I can get to know someone's pretty nice because
Yeah.
now I've had a hard time doing it. I think it's because of COVID, where I do get like social anxiety because of COVID that I
Yeah.
don't want to associate with people sometimes. So this meeting online first and then talking has definitely helped a lot.
That's good then.
Can't complain.
Yeah.
Well, but yeah, if
Now, you
anything
know,
comes
you-
about
if
it,
you
I'll
ever-
let you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're all gonna
we're
know.
all gonna know.
Yeah.
We'll be like, guys, I'm
Then you got to
married.
bring her one day, and then we're gonna have to interrogate this person.
Right.
Who are you? What do you want with my friend?
What do you want with my friend? What are you doing with him? Just full on investigation. What's your
Yeah.
social?
Oh, I don't have to do anything. I just have to bring Anna. Anna will do it.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
There's a difference. There's a difference between men and women, and men don't ask enough questions because we don't want to know.
True.
Women will ask everything. Like, I don't know if you ever seen the Jeff Foxworthy thing, where it's like, well, I'm gonna do a slimmed down version of this joke,
No.
but basically he's like, he got a text that his friend was in a car accident, And then he goes to his wife, hey, I just got a text that my friend was in a car accident. She's like, oh my God, is he okay? He's like, I don't know. I just got a text that he's in a car accident. He's like, was his wife with him? I don't know. I just got a text that he was in a car accident. How about the kids? Were they there? I don't know. I just got a text that he was in a car accident. And then it keeps going and keeps going. He's like, do you know what body shop they're going to be using? And he's like, I don't know. I just got a text that they just got in a car accident. Like, that's me. And then that's Anna. Like, Anna would just like, if there's any drama at my previous jobs, I'll be like, oh yeah, no, these two people are fighting. And they're like, why? And I'm like, somebody stole something, I think. And she's like, what did they steal? I'm like, I don't know.
That's funny.
Yeah. And I'm just like, I'm not in it. I don't give a fuck. If it has nothing to do with me, I don't give a shit.
It's like the bare minimum of caring about something.
Yeah.
It's just like, if it has nothing to do with me, why do I care?
Exactly. That's how I am.
I'm not going to
concern
myself.
Like, why don't you tell me? And I'm like, I am telling you. I'm telling you everything I know. Yeah. This is as far as I know. I don't ask more questions than I need to. He's like, oh yeah, my friend and his girlfriend broke up. And they're like, why? I'm like, fuck if I know.
Right. Because it doesn't concern us.
He's like, if he wants to go out drinking and spill his guts to me, fine. I'll tell you afterwards. But until then, I don't know shit.
Yeah, absolutely. I get that. I definitely get that. I just don't ask because I don't care.
Yeah.
If I do care, I'll ask. If not, it's because it just doesn't.
Or even then, I just don't think of those questions at the time of. I just make sure you're okay. Yeah. And then once you're okay, I don't give a fuck after that. Like, it's fine.
Fair.
Yeah. Anybody else in the car with you? No? Okay, so are you okay?
Yeah.
That's it. And then I'm going to ask you about your car, and then that's it.
That's like a nice process of elimination going on it.
Oh, look who it is. Shout out to Travis from the Introvert Chat because he's always asking us about this show.
What did he say?
No, I just thought I saw his face, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. And our number 2 fan. Shout out to Dylan, who's our number 1 fan.
Apparently. Oh, yeah. Fucking Dylan.
He's probably happy that we're back.
We were at the gym the other day, and he was like, I was walking by, and he's like, you think you're better than me because a pimp gave you a blessing? And then I looked at him, and I'm like, did I tell you about that story? And he's like, no, you said it in this episode of the podcast. And I was like, I forgot I talked about that. And I was like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, what's up? We haven't been like 2 weeks without a video. And I was like, I'm sorry. We just haven't met up to do a video.
Yeah, we've both been busy.
Yeah, but now we're back on it. Shout out to Dylan and Travis, though.
Yeah.
Big shout outs. Dude, I have not been active on Twitter at all.
Me neither.
I've been like, I like everything's muted on Twitter. I just straight up I sold a lot of my NFTs too, like the ones that I cared about.
Why?
Just want the money to go back into stocks. I don't know. I've been like very like slowly moving all that stuff out of it.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking, I'm like, it's just maybe nothing has that wow factor for me as it did like when I first started. Although the only reason I sold the ones that I care about those is because the profit margin was there, and I was like, you know what, I'll sell it now because I like being in profit.
But I was gonna say, I mean, everything is low now.
Oh no, the ones that I bought. The one that I bought went from $600 to like $1,100.
Oh, that's not
so I sold it at that, and I was like, perfect. I don't.
Yeah.
And then if it goes back down, I'll just buy it again if I feel like it. And yeah, no, I've just been like slowly out of the NFT thing. I'm like, I'm not out of it 100%.
Yeah.
It's just like right now I'm just doing my own thing. Like now that I've been making videos, doing reels and stuff like that, I feel
that's what happened to me too. I'm like, I got so busy that I'm not on that chat as much anymore. I feel like weirdly
more fulfilled now than I did when I was on Twitter, because I think it was too much false promises from like the figureheads of the NFT community. I was just kind of like, you can tell where it like falls apart on, and then nothing has the wow factor for me anymore. And I'm not seeing too much of anything different anymore. So I'm kind of just like, anything that I'm seeing different on Instagram now. And I feel like Instagram is like 180. That's what I used to hate about it.
Yeah.
But now it's been more, everyone's like more attentive. Everyone's more like talking about art. And I'm just like, maybe this is where it's at right now, but then maybe it'll just keep on going back and forth between the two.
For me, I'm just like, I've always been off social media though. I've always been like very low profile on social media, on Twitter, on Instagram. And I just post and I leave. Because it's like in person, I'm too busy for this shit now. Because it's like between having my 9 to 5, and then I have the art shows, and then I have to do my photo shoots and all that stuff. It's kind of hard to keep up sometimes. And I just post my shit and I get out.
No, yeah, so that's like a good way to go about it.
Even on Twitter, if I see a good joke, I'll just jump into that joke and just leave. Which is what I've been doing. Yeah, it's just like.
I was curious though, when people like tag you in a thing, do you still get the notification? Oh.
They don't tag me. I don't know.
No, I mean
sometimes. Like sometimes I get the notification.
Okay, I was curious about that.
Sometimes, not always though. For some reason, because one of my friends posted something with the photos I took of her, and you could see my tags were there, but I never got the notification for it.
Okay.
But then I think that she recorded the video and posted the recording of the video instead of the actual video for some reason.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Right.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Now I definitely feel like I'm in a better place in a lot of things now.
Yeah.
So I think that's why I've been so away from social media in general.
Yeah.
Well, except Instagram because of my reels. I've been like on it, but
Yeah.
other than that, I feel good. I feel happy. Maybe I'm having a hard time socializing still, but definitely better than I'm supposed to go out today to the city, but I was already
stopped
looking.
raining.
No, I know.
And it's opening
which
up.
I regret. I was when on the walk here with my friend, I was just like, damn, now I could use this as an excuse to not go to the city. Then I could be like, I slipped in the rain and blah blah blah. And then
Broke my hip.
Yeah, now I'm looking out the fucking window and it's really nice out. And it's I don't want to get dressed up.
You'll be fine. Listen, I have to be in a full suit in like
Oh shit, yeah, and you gotta actually
4 hours.
actively-
3 hours. In 3 hours I have to be in a full suit and out of this house.
Yeah. Yeah, exciting.
It's not me, I don't give a shit.
Exciting money.
I'm there for the alcohol. Not
And the
even for the
money.
food. I'm not getting money, I have to give my money.
You're not getting paid?
No, I'm going there because I got invited to a fucking wedding.
Oh, I thought it was like a shoe.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. If I was getting paid, I'd be like, Brandon, hurry this shit up. I got to get my shit together.
Okay, I thought it was like
I need to charge the battery in this camera.
Yeah.
You see me? Oh no, hell no. I don't do
Okay,
weddings.
now-
I do not do wedding photography. I don't give a
Okay.
shit.
Now I understand where everything's coming from. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not my wedding.
That's
I don't give
funny. Okay.
a shit. Yeah, no. If it was a real wedding, I would probably be there like at 7 a.m. Because that's when they're getting ready and stuff, and those are the perfect
Right,
times
that
to
makes
like get
sense.
pictures of just the dress and just them, and then like
Okay, cool.
I don't know. I'm gonna leave that to the other people who want to suffer. It's good money. They just suffer.
I'd imagine. It
Yeah.
probably takes so much out of a person.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
So
All right.
hopefully we caught you guys up on our lives in the past 2 weeks,
Yeah.
3 weeks, or just in life in general. And now you got to know a little bit more about our future plans about an arcade and a restaurant.
Yeah. So feel free to join
Yeah.
if it ever comes to fruition on anything.
Yeah. If anybody has money that just wants to give it to us,
Yeah, it's seed money. Seed money's always appreciated.
sure, why not?
I'll take a couple thousand. I don't mind. I'm
not
not
gonna-
picky.
I'm not gonna ask.
I'll even take 1,000. I don't mind. I'll even take a couple thousand. I don't care. Just anything below 1,000, I kind of do care. And I'll judge you and I'll think you're poor. So, yeah. Investors beware.
All right then. So until next time, guys,
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
be seeing you.
Have a good one. Stay safe. Have fun. Do something new.
And for anybody who's in New York, I have to do this. Anybody who's in New York, I have a art show next weekend, July 22nd, 23rd, 24th in Tribeca, 23 Warren Street. Anybody wants to come by? It's called Start Shows. You can hit us up on IG. I'll be showing some photos there and you guys can check it out.
There you go.
Until then, see you guys.
Adios.